Hi, I'm Jim Stroud, and this is my podcast. What happens when a large percentage of workers are displaced by AI at the same time? Well, most likely government intervention, which means regulation, lots and lots of regulation. In fact, it's already starting to happen. I'm speaking of the No Robot Bosses Act making its way through Congress as we speak. Well, as you listen. I'll tell you more about that after this. Hey, guess what? I will be speaking at SourceCon in Minneapolis about the impact of AI on the recruitment industry. It's been a long time since I spoke in public, thank you COVID, but I'm back on the circuit now. If you want to see my triumphant return to the stage or my spectacular failure, time will tell. Meet me at SourceCon in Minneapolis, September 21st through September 22nd. Register now because tickets are going fast. And when you do register, use the code JSSSCFLL23 to get 10% off the ticket price. I'll say it again because it was a mouthful. Use the code JSSCFLL23 to get 10% off the ticket price. I'll say it again. Never mind. Just look at the podcast description. The discount code and the link to register is there for your convenience. Now, will I see you soon at SourceCon? I hope so. SourceCon, here I come! As far as the government slowing down commercial adoption of AI, I see it happening somewhat with regulation. Take, for example, the No Robot Bosses Act in Congress. It's a proposed legislation that aims to regulate the use of automated decision systems throughout the employment lifecycle. The bill would bar employers from relying solely on automated systems like algorithms and machine learning to make decisions about hiring, firing, or managing employees. The key provisions of the No Robot Bosses Act include the following. This is what you get if the No Robot Bosses Act becomes reality, according to the bill as it stands now, because, things can change. Item number 1, pre-deployment and periodic testing and validation. This is to prevent unlawful biases in automated decision systems. Okay, cool. Item number 2, operational training. This is to ensure that employees are trained to use automated decision systems effectively. Item number 3, mandate independent human oversight before using outputs. This is to ensure that there is human oversight before decisions made by automated decision systems are implemented. And then 4, which is kind of long, require timely disclosures of use, data inputs and outputs, and employee rights with respect to the decisions. All right, so that provision is to ensure that employees are aware of how automated decision systems are being used and how they can challenge decisions made by those systems. The No Robot Bosses Act, if passed into law, would have an impact on small businesses because of the additional costs associated with complying with the requirements of the No Robot Bosses Act. This could include expenses related to pre-deployment testing, which could be expensive, operational training for employees, and making sure a human is in the loop before any decisions are made by automated systems. Now, as of August 1st, 2023, the No Robot Bosses Act is proposed legislation that has been introduced into the Senate by Senator Bob Casey and is in the early stages of the legislative process. Now, I'm not an expert by any means on legislation, but it kind of sort of reminds me of Local Law 144, a New York law that calls for third-party auditing of AI tools used in hiring workers, which, as I understand it, has been expensive for some companies to implement. Maybe I'll do a show about that in the future, the expenses related to that law. But anyway, I digress. A lot of people are super concerned about AI making hiring decisions, and even more so about AI taking jobs away. And I understand that. I really do. But maybe the worry is a bit overblown. Maybe, possibly, perhaps companies that are innovating with AI today can create jobs faster than they displace workers. Is that possible? Yes. Yes. I think it is. Why? Because it happened more than once before. Here are a few examples. Three examples of industries creating jobs faster than they displace workers are: example number one, the automobile industry. The introduction of the automobile led to job displacement in the horse-drawn carriage industry and related sectors. However, the growth of the automobile industry itself created a vast number of new jobs, such as assembly line workers, mechanics, and auto salespeople. Example number two, the information technology revolution. The widespread adoption of computers and information technology disrupted some traditional job roles, but it also led to the creation of new jobs in software development, IT support, data analysis, and other technology-related fields. Example number three, renewable energy sector, which is ongoing. The growth of the renewable energy sector, such as solar and wind energy, has created jobs in installation, maintenance, research and development, offsetting some job displacement in traditional fossil fuel industries. Now, could it happen again with AI? Could AI create more jobs than it displaced? Yes, I think so. Best case scenario. AI adoption can lead to the emergence of entirely new industries, creating job opportunities that were not previously envisioned. For example, AI-driven technologies might give rise to new fields like AI ethics consulting, AI software development, and AI-related research. The adoption of AI by companies can lead to a demand for supporting industries such as AI hardware manufacturing, AI consulting firms, and AI data annotation services, which can create new jobs and in some cases already have. And my biggest hope, and I'm seeing a lot of this already too, AI technology is lowering the barriers to entry for startups, allowing entrepreneurs to create new businesses and ventures that generate jobs. To sum it all up, the rapid advancement of AI is undoubtedly reshaping the job market and raising legitimate concerns about job displacement. Just look at what's going on in Hollywood today, and you see the urgency to address the challenges posed by this world-changing technology. While history has shown that technological advancements can create new opportunities, the unique speed and scale of AI's impact require proactive measures. Now, is the answer government regulations? Maybe. Is the answer to train people on all the new jobs before AI take away all the old jobs? Possibly. Perhaps. I don't know. What I do know is that we must be careful in how we navigate these interesting times if we want a future of work we all can appreciate. Well, my time is up. I thank you for yours. I'll see you again real soon right here with a brand new episode of the Jim Stroud Podcast. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to reach out to me. I can be reached by email at jimstroud@jimstroud.com. And one last favor, if I may ask, please rate this podcast. 5 stars is preferred, but please comment with your honest opinion. I really appreciate that. All right? Okay, until next time, bye-bye.